Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Spiritual Stoner Shit. I am your host, Spoons, and this is where we talk all things spirituality, my love for cannabis, along with diving into the importance of mental health and sharing my self-love journey in hopes to inspire you to become your best spiritual stoner self. Hi, babes. What is up? Welcome back to another episode of Spiritual Stoner Shit. I am your host, Spoons, and we're back. I know it's been a long time. And honestly, it's been because I feel as if I'm not good enough to do this podcast. And we're just going to admit it. We're just going to say it. I'm admitting to why I've been gone, why I've been MIA. Something I've been struggling a lot with. Sorry, I'm trying to set up the mic still and get situated because, fun story, I actually filmed this yesterday and I was extremely harsh on myself and I ended up just completely ending the podcast. Like, I just stopped filming because I was just so overwhelmed. I just realized I was filming in the wrong settings on GarageBand, so hopefully the audio sounded okay, or maybe it didn't affect it at all. But yeah, I attempted to film this podcast yesterday. Well, record the podcast, film it, because I'm also filming the visual version, which will be available tomorrow on YouTube, because I'm doing my best just to post the pod as is, maybe just a few cuts here and there. I just want to keep it as real as possible with you guys because I want this to be a space where we can just come and relax and truly be ourselves. Because not that I'm not myself, obviously, on YouTube or on TikTok or anything like that, because don't get me wrong, people have seen me at my worst on TikTok. Like, I think one of the largest videos that I had blow up at 2.3 million views, which is absolutely insane. It's a video of me extremely depressed, just laying on the floor. Literally, like, just not, yeah. So TikTok has seen me, like I said, at my lowest, bawling my eyes out, all that shit. But obviously, they're only 5, 15, max 3-minute clips. So you really don't get to see all of me, and that's where I want this podcast to come in. So I just have a space where I can just be myself and talk and not feel judgment about everything. Not that I feel judgment on my TikTok either, but you get what I'm saying. I want this to be a space where I can just be myself and, I don't know, not worry about everything that I'm saying. And again, already starting to be harsh on myself, but we're going to be honest in this podcast. So every time I start to feel bad about myself in the podcast, I'm just going to bring it to light and talk about it because maybe it'll get, it'll help me get through this frickin', what is it called? What is that word? Oh my gosh. Imposter syndrome. I have major imposter syndrome. Also, side note, if you hear this, I'm eating my first meal of the day at 4:13. Go me. Oops. Honestly, I just haven't been hungry lately. I don't know if anyone else is going through this, but food has not sounded good to me at all. Like, nothing. My favorite foods don't even sound good. So I've been lacking in the eating department, but we're doing our best to, pick that back up. So here I am forcing myself to eat, even though I honestly don't even want to. Y'all hear that? My stomach's out here making weird noises. But look at me, not ready. I have to grind more weed, go figure. Because I always grind up, like, the smallest little nugs for no fucking reason. Like, girl, just grind up weed. Don't take the smallest little nug and just grind that. Like, why do I do that to myself? Then I make myself have to grind weed literally every like 3 hits, because I literally grind, like, if you guys can see on YouTube, I'm trying to show them, like, literally I end up it's focusing on my face. Stop it. No, I don't want to drop the nugs, but there we go. Okay, yeah, I literally add like 2 little nugs, and I need to stop doing that. I also came prepared and I got a whole ass gallon of water, even though this is purified and I hate purified water. I bought it on accident. So let me take a big swish, whatever. Let me take a big gulp of water. I love water, except I don't really like that water because it's got a weird taste. Let me know if you guys also agree, if you can taste the difference between spring and purified water, because I definitely can. But anyway, done with the little chit chat like I always do at the beginning of every podcast episode. Let's get into the juice of what we're going to be talking about today. And obviously it's going to be 2022 coming to an end. It is December 30th. Tomorrow is the last day of 2022. And that's crazy. Okay, all I can focus on is my stomach making all these noises right now. So I am so sorry. Why don't we pack a little bolski in hopes my stomach will just shut the fuck up? But yeah, this year's almost over, literally. We have 24 and some hours to go. And do you hear this? Girl. See, that's what happens when I eat. It's like it's not even like I don't even know how to tell you guys. It's not even my stomach. It's like, it feels like it's near my ovaries. Does that even make sense? It's like lower. I don't know. I feel like some of you guys might know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I might just sound like a fucking weirdo. But, you know, that's fine. I need to stop giving a fuck. That's something that I want to bring into 2023 is stop caring what other people think about me. I definitely stopped caring in 2022, but there was still things that I had my worries about with, like, people. I don't know. Like, yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. Maybe yesterday, I think, actually. Anyway, I was at the gas station. Nope. I went to the bank. Wow, bitch, what the fuck? I went to the bank and I had to deposit a bunch of money, and you could only do 25 bill increments at a time. So I had to do 3 transactions, and someone had pulled up behind me, and I got so nervous that I only did one. And then I pulled around so they could go. And then I did the rest. And then someone else pulled up again behind me. And I almost did the same thing. And that's when I was like, no, literally, bitch, you're literally doing what you came here to do. Like, they have to wait a couple minutes and they have to wait a couple minutes. Like, it's okay. Like, I was so worried about what they were thinking, if they were going to, like, be mad that I was taking so long. But, like, bitch, you're literally here doing what you needed to do. It's not like you're here fucking around. Someone's calling me. Where's my phone? I don't know who this is. Oh my God. Wait, you guys. This might be the guy who was trying to buy weed off me from the grocery store. Funny story. I literally gave him my number and then I never responded because no. But like another incident, I was at the store and instead of saying no, I literally just like kept talking and was like, oh yeah, I gave him my number, whatever. So because he was like, oh, I get paid tomorrow. And I was like, oh, yeah. Gave him the number. And then he literally said, yo, this big homie from HyVee. And he's calling me. Like, not going to answer. So we're going to smoke a bowl instead. So, yo, big homie from HyVee, this one's for you. Cheers. Oh my God. Okay, I need to go grab my notebook, so give me 0.2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I blocked his number. Oops, Daisy. But I wanted to grab my notebook because I wanted to make sure that I hit every point that I wanted to on this episode. Also, tell me, do you guys, like, does this sound better or should I be like this close? I'm still obviously trying to figure out the audio and what sounds better and what works and what doesn't work. So y'all let me know. But let's see. I literally wrote down, oh, that was really loud. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of stuff that I wanted to just like make sure, like I said, that I wanted to talk about. So I guess I didn't really say did I say what I wanted to talk about in this podcast? Basically, I'm going to be talking about 2022 and how it's coming to an end. Literally, I did say there's 24 and some hours left. My thoughts on this year and my intentions going into 2023, which is insane. And it's also a universal, like, 7th year. I wrote it down. What is it called? Yeah, universal year number 7, which I will tell you guys how I got the number when we get there, but I'm sure you guys could figure it out. But yeah, 2022 coming to an end. Needless to say, thank fucking God. Honestly, thank Jesus. Not that I just believe in a higher power. I'm more of a universal, like, cosmic, I don't know. We're not going to touch base on that. But fun fact, I did actually grow up, like, going to church. I used to clean churches, and I used to go to church with my dad after he got out of prison. And if you guys want a whole, like, upbringing, childhood story time, let me know, because I feel like my life was a little bit different than the average child. With my father being incarcerated when I was very, very, very young. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I would, like, go to church with him and stuff. And so at first, like I said, this could be a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. But look, ADHD, that's what I get from literally saying, thank Jesus, this year is over. I went on a whole nother mini tangent. Like, seriously, at least I catch myself now. But yeah, 2022, back to it. We're back on track. Yeah, I'm just grateful. Honestly, it was a rough year, but it was also I did a lot of growing, more than I think I have. I don't admit to myself a lot, honestly, that I've done much, but I need to be kinder to myself in that aspect, because realistically, at the beginning of the year, I literally was with someone who was in a terrible, terrible relationship. Like, mentally, it was not good for me, but I was so scared to be alone that literally for the past 3-4 years prior, I had spent my time with someone else, because deep down I was just afraid of being alone. And this year I did it. I proved to myself that, you know what, being alone is totally fine. Like, honestly, now I'd prefer to be alone, which is fucking hilarious. I think it's hilarious. I don't know. At the beginning of the year, if you told me that I prefer to be alone now, I'd be like, bitch, you're lying. Like, that girl hated to be alone. She was, like, the past 4 years, she was probably alone. I mean, I did move in the last 4 years. I had moved a couple times, but I only moved once out of state, like, by myself, and that was for a couple months, but I still wasn't living by myself. Anyway, yeah, that was a big thing for me. That was a big thing. I haven't really talked about that whole relationship or anything. And if you guys are, like, new listeners, you guys probably don't even know what relationship I'm talking about. But if you guys have been around for a while, if you guys have been following me on YouTube, especially, even on my Instagram, because they appeared on my Instagram a decent amount, like, on my live streams and stuff. Like, honestly, I think I still have some live streams up. Like, I'm not the type of person to go back and, like, erase stuff, because you know what? I needed them in that time. Like, that version of me, like, that's just the way I look at it. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm here because of that past version of me, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not the type of person that just, like, goes and erases. Well, let me tell you, I did do that one time with one of my exes in high school because, oh my God, if you guys grew up with me, if you guys went to high school with me, y'all knew exactly who I'm talking about. And this motherfucker was fucking crazy. Like, literally, after we broke up, come to find out, I moved, literally, my freshman year in college, I moved into a house that I was renting from my mom and stepdad. And also, I packed another bowl if you guys are ready. But come to find out, he like stalked and found out where I lived and like drove by my house. Like, that's fucking creepy. Like, he would just like, what what? And he was the type of person that would make different Instagram and Snapchat accounts to try and get in contact with me because I would block every account that he would make and try and contact me with, because I'm like, dude, this is too much. Like, chill. But yeah, you know what? Now that I think of it, that's kind of what my ex did. Not that I like made a bunch of accounts, but she literally, see, I haven't done a lot of talking on it, but I just need to get it out. I just need to let it go. I need to leave it in 2022 because 2023 is the year of me, bitch. Not that 2022 wasn't, but like 2023, I'm done going small, like living small, and done doing things that don't scare me. Like, I'm ready to start doing things that scare me a little bit. See, I said a little bit. But okay, before we continue, I'm going to take this bowl because I've been holding it for like 3-4 minutes maybe. So I hope you guys are smoking along. If not, that's totally fine. I'm glad you guys are here vibing with me and just hanging out. I appreciate you. But yeah, cheers. I need to find my hemp wick, honestly. I lost it. Again, go figure. Ooh, sorry, that was kind of loud. Oh, yeah, I am just ready for 2022 to end, like I said. I know I haven't talked about my past relationship anywhere, but like, yeah, I was really, really struggling at the beginning of the year because they ended up blocking me after I confronted them about something that they were doing, which we're just going to say it was not a healthy thing to be doing. That's all I'm going to say. And I was just like, look, you're better than this. Like, I know you're better than this. Like, basically I was giving them that story and they did not like that. And I ended up getting blocked. And that was really hard for me because that was my best friend and like my ex. We were like together, but not together. And we had been dating for like 3.5 years. So, it was like that relationship. So like we were not together, but together. Yeah, she did not like that. And so as a result of that, I got blocked and I haven't talked to her since. And I also haven't been able to be in contact with my daughter, with my 4-legged daughter, I should say. Which, fun fact, if you guys didn't know, she's legally mine on paperwork. And I was so upset at the beginning. I went through the hassle of like finding a lawyer and like filling out paperwork. And I never like actually went through with it because I took a step back and I thought about HyVee for a second. And she's got 2 other puppies with her. And I was being the good mom that I am. And I thought of her instead of me. And me being upset with my ex. And so I did the tough thing and I didn't go through with it. And so I haven't been able to talk or see my little baby in, over 9 months. And it's really hard. I actually bought her a whole ass Christmas present and it's sitting in the corner. And I bought it back the beginning of December. I want to say the receipt, I don't know why I remember this. It said December 18th. That's when I bought it. and I still have it. So, yeah, that's still like, I love her with all my heart. I literally tattooed her name on my body, my stick and poke actually. I'll put a little like picture up on the visual version if you guys are watching, so you guys can see it better, because I honestly don't feel like grabbing the camera at this point in time. But wow, hold on, the sunset looks gorgeous right now. I gotta run to my mom's too, so oh, oh, someone's getting pulled over. End of the year on a bad note. That sucks. Anyway, yeah, tough year. Tough year. Let's just say that. But I'm proud of myself. I made it through something that I honestly didn't think I was going to make it through, because HyVee was my baby girl. Like, she saved me in, oh, there's another cop. Maybe something bad happened. Oh God, wait. Oh, and another one. Oh, hopefully, is this a chase, or like did something get in an accident, and like, well, I hope they're okay, slash I hope, yikes. Oh my God, and another one? What the fuck is going on? No way. Is that like 4 cop cars? That's a lot for this town. But I'm proud of myself for making it through that, because looking back, like, I was crying every day. I wasn't able to eat. I wasn't able to literally get myself up or like smile or laugh or anything. And now I'm able to like sit here and talk about it and talk about how I'm feeling. And I need to realize that's a far way for me to come. Like, before, I would have never been able to do that. 2023. Oh, well, did I say what I've learned in 2022? Is to honestly just do you, bitch. Just do you. Because, one, you only got one life to live. One. That's it. And if you're gonna do it sitting around caring what everyone thinks of you and like doing only what makes other people happy and not doing things that make you genuinely happy, you're going to be miserable for your whole entire life. The one life you live. So, like, why not live it doing the things you genuinely enjoy? So, that's the one thing I actually learned this year. Putting trust into myself, because that is the one thing that I did lack this year. But at least I've become aware of it, I guess. Trying to make everything into a good thing. Yeah, just being more confident in myself, trusting my intuition, and trusting that the universe has my back, because they do. One, they wouldn't put you in scenarios that they wouldn't believe, or that they wouldn't do something that they didn't think you could handle, is basically what I'm trying to say. I hope that made sense. These bulls are starting to creep up on me. Creeping up on me. But yeah, that's one thing to always remember, is your guides will not put you through something they don't think you can handle. So that's one thing that I always remind myself of when something that I think is difficult, or something like when I get super anxious, or like I said, when I have to do something and I'm just like freaking out, I'm like, okay, my guides wouldn't do this if they didn't think I could handle it. So I just constantly like say that in my head. And another thing that I learned is this like 6 deep breath method. I don't know. I guess it's like kind of similar to if you were taking like a frickin', I feel like they compared it to some type of drug, if I'm going to be honest, but it's just like a whole like reset. And honestly, it does kind of feel like a high, because like, just try it, trust me. Take 6 deep breaths, like literally breathe in as much as you can, exhale all the way. So we'll go. So basically, you'll do that 6 times. And even after 2, you kind of already start to feel it. But it literally is just like a nice reset. If I'm getting super, super anxious and overwhelmed and I just like, okay, I need to chill. I need to come back to myself. I need to ground myself. That's what I do. So another thing I learned before we jump into the whole 2023 and the universal number thing that I was talking about earlier. I'm probably just going to smoke my last bowl here because I want, oh good, sorry. Jesus, girl. Okay. I want to like get through this kind of quickly because I got a couple errands I need to do. AKA, I need to run to my mom's. But okay, wait, I need to take a picture of the sky. And if you guys aren't watching the visual right now, run over when you can and go check out this picture because I'm going to add it into the video on YouTube. And oh my God, it's not even doing it justice, but it's still like cotton candy skies. And it's so, it feels so good. It's nice to look at. I love the sunset. But let me smoke this last bowl and then we will jump into 2023, the universal year number, and what 2023 has to come as far as, the universe says, according to, spilling a little bit of cosmic tea, should I say. That was dumb. No, it wasn't. That's another thing I'm working on. When I say stupid shit about myself, I correct myself because no, we are all bad bitches. And we do not talk down about ourselves or anyone. Okay? Okay. Cheers. Why does it keep doing that? The past couple bowls I've had, that was still lit. That was stressful. The past couple bowls I've had, they fucking like pop out of the bowl itself and fucking go flying all over me. And now I have ash all over me. And there was a fucking lit freaking thing. That is not safe. God. How did I even do that? How do I keep doing that? Okay, anyway. 2023 and the numerology. I'm going to look off my little paper that I have because knowing me, I'll fucking butcher it. But 2023 in the universal number. So basically how to get that is you take 2023 and take those numbers and spread them apart. So you've got 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 equals 7. So 7 is the year of self-develop. What? It's your self-developing journey and your like personal growth journey, if that makes sense. So universal number tells you what type of energy the collective will fixate on. And so, like I said, it's the year of growth. And like I said at the beginning, 2023 is the year for me, bitch. I'm not living in a little bubble anymore. I am gonna spread my little wings. She says that now, but I'm gonna do it. We're manifesting it. We're speaking it into existence. You guys will see. I will be on my merry little way in my little home on wheels, and I will be on my way to the coast somewhere, the East Coast. Wait, yeah, like Carolina, Georgia, Carolina area, okay? And I'm going to find me a plot of land, and then I'm going to park my little self there. And then I'm going to start building my actual house, my like home base. Because then when I've got that built, I'll be able to take my home on wheels that I already had built previously and take that out on little adventures when I want to. And then when I want to be in a, home, then I'll have my home back in South Carolina. So See? I'm so excited. It's going to be a great year. Yeah, you'll just wait. We manifested it already. It's already happened. It's done. I already see it. That's another thing, low key. When a couple years ago, I feel like, I don't know, but I had this thought and I'm like, okay, go with me here for a second. You have these thoughts, right? Like everything I just said, how was I able to think of that if it didn't already happen to some type of version of myself? You know what I'm saying? Like how would I be able to think of that? Like think of these little small things. Like I could go into detail if you would like me to, but I won't because I'll spare your time. But like how would I be able to think of those things if they didn't already happen to some version of me? So that's another easier way to like manifest, I feel, to get in the right vibrational energy is to look at it that way. Because honestly, when I look at it that way, I can't see it any differently. Because that only makes sense in my head. But maybe my head's different. I mean, it is. I know it is. But anyway, but yeah, it's the year of growth. I also have, it's the year of self-discovery, progress, baby progress. Y'all already heard. You already heard. Oh, and I also have, think about it, we've got 7 oceans, 7 continents, 7 chakras, 7 colors in the rainbow. We're on the 7th year. Isn't that kind of crazy? Honestly, if you really think about it, I'm like, whoa. It's all, 7's a good number. I have been seeing that a lot, 777, and that's good, baby. The money is here. The money is here. I can smell it. But seek what you truly want and don't get upset when you don't see change overnight. That is something that I have to constantly remind myself. And so I also, thought I would just speak that for you guys as well. Because I feel like a lot of us can get up, like, even in like a week, if you're like, well, what the fuck? It's not coming. Well, if you think it's not coming, then bitch, it ain't gonna come. The universe is gonna give you the energy you're giving them. So just have trust because they know the right time. Okay? They really do. Like everything happens in the exact moments they're supposed to happen, even if it's like shit that doesn't even make sense. And in the moment you're like, this is not even, like, how is this good for me right now? Down the line, you'll be able to see the bigger picture and be like, oh, well, if that one quote unquote bad thing didn't happen, then we're like, this amazing thing would not have happened. You know what I'm saying? So always remember that as well. If things don't go the way you think or the way that you wanted them to go, just always remember that it had to happen. I know sometimes it could be annoying as shit. Trust me, I get annoyed as shit too, but then I'm like, okay, wait, something better must be coming. Like, they've got a better solution. They've got something better. So you know what? I'm just going to fucking relax. I'm going to take my sensitive Pisces ass and I'm going to relax. Okay? Because they know what they're doing. They really do. So that's all I'm going to say on that. But yeah, this is the fucking year for us, you guys. I know this was probably a rough year for a lot of us. And so I just want to say I'm proud of you. We fucking did it, bitch. We fucking did it. Hell yeah. I'm honestly so proud. Like, oh my God, this year is the year. It's my golden birthday, which is crazy. I'm going to be 26. Holy shit. I do get off my parents' insurance, though. It kind of sucks. But, like, we're going to be fine. I'm not even worried about it. Past me would be, like, freaking the fuck out. But I'm just the type of person, I'm like, when it comes, bitch. Like, I don't start. Ooh, I just smacked my headphone. When it comes, it comes. The universe is figuring it out. Like, I literally tell my dad that, and he gets so mad at me, honestly. He's like, well, we need to, I'm like, we'll figure it out. Like, Sometimes I catch myself worrying. I'm not gonna lie. But then I'm like, there's no point in worrying though. Honestly, there isn't. If you think about it, like, what is it doing for you? It's not fixing anything. It's not making anything better. It's making you feel worse. So like, why? What the fuck is the point? That's another thing that I try and tell myself when I'm like freaking out and like stressing myself out for no reason. I'm like, bitch, why are you even doing this? What's the point? But yeah, okay, to end this off, I want to talk about my intentions for 2023. I wrote a little list, so I thought I would share it with you guys. We'll just go through this fairly quickly because I don't know if you guys like the longer episodes or the shorter episodes. We're kind of like in the middle right now. We're like in the 35-minute range, I feel like. So I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. But for my New Year's intentions, I have live for me and do things that genuinely make me happy. And that's what I was talking about, speaking on, I feel like, in the beginning of the episode, is I want to start doing things that light up my soul because, like, going to the beach, I have that written down too. The beach is literally, like, my favorite place. Like, if someone's like, where do you want to go? I'm like, the beach. Like any vacation place, I'm like, as long as it has the beach. Like as long as I'm somewhere tropical and there's a beach and the ocean, I don't know, there's a feeling when I like get to the beach. And I think it's just like, honestly, the connection I have with universe and Gaia, whatever you want to call it, just like being able to connect like in the water. And I guess it makes sense. I'm a Pisces, but I have been a fish. I have always loved water. And I guess it also helps or like makes sense because like growing up all the time, we would go to Florida because my family was actually from Florida and moved to Illinois. Don't know why the fuck they did that, but they did. I still have family members that live down in Florida though. But yeah, like we would be going to see grandma all the time and my uncle and, my cousins and yeah. So why did my mom move up here? I don't know. My grandma did too, but then she moved back. But then she moved back up here, and now she's like up here permanently. She's actually living with my mom as we speak. But yeah, start doing things that just genuinely make me happy. And also I want to start trusting myself more and trusting my intuition and stop second guessing myself because that's something that I struggled with a lot this past year. And I just need to trust myself because also I have less social media and more books or doing things that light up my soul. Like I said, I feel like I got caught in, like a lot of scrolling on TikTok this past year. I want to spend less time doing that. It's just like little things here and there. I told you I have go to the beach on here. I really do. Oh, letting go of wanting everything to be perfect. That's another thing. I have a habit of wanting every little thing to be perfect. Like this right now, I am this visual version. Ooh, like I'm pushing myself because the background in this is like usually not what I would do. I would not do like, because you can see half my shit and then half my tapestry. Usually if I do like a sit down video, I try to make it look nicer. And I don't know. I'm forcing myself to, everything doesn't mean to be perfect because shit, nothing is perfect, bitch. Nothing's perfect anyway. So just relax. I also have laugh every day. It's something I want to try and do. Not try. I'm going to do my best. I'm also dropping that word. I'm dropping that word out of my vocabulary. I don't like that word. Try. Okay. Oh, I'm having another moment where I'm like, okay, bitch, you need to just shut the fuck up. Like, I'm having a moment again, you guys. Oh, bitch, what the fuck? Excuse me. She's having a moment. Okay. Anyway, I have showing up daily for my mind, my body, and my soul is another thing I want to do, and meditate every day because your girl slacked on that. I'm not going to lie. I did certainly slack on that this year. So I want to also make sure I do that. And I also, well, I guess that's the same thing as that. But I wrote stop caring about other people's opinions, because why? People they only see a reflection of themselves. So like, don't even waste the time. I also wrote believe in myself wholeheartedly, which we're working on that. That's going to happen. Build my first home on wheels. Y'all already heard the story. It's happened. And yeah, that's all I got. So yeah. Anyway, let me just take a moment. I'm having another moment. I've been struggling lately. I'm not going to lie. Mentally, honestly, I don't know if my meds are working anymore. Because I feel like every time I've been taking meds for like a month or two, my body is like, oh, bitch, I know how to get around these. Nice try. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like my body just gets used to them and then they just don't. I don't know. I've been trying medications for like the past 2.5 years, I feel like now. And my doctor's literally like honestly running out of options at this point. So, yeah, I'm just having a moment. But that's okay. We all have our moments. But damn, all I'm going to say, like I said earlier, 2020 has come to a fucking close, bitch. We are done. Hands up in the air. Freeze, bitch. I am done. Done. Thank Jesus. Oh, goodness gracious. I am packing one more bowl to celebrate the end of 2022 with you guys. I hope you guys have a great fucking new year. Y'all better celebrate because it's our year, finally. And I'm so excited. We're going to go and do so many things. We're going to do things that make us a little nervous. I am ready to start like actually living. Like I feel like I had a bit of a midlife crisis, a midlife crisis. I'm like, holy shit, I'm almost 26 and I'm like letting my fear take over. Like I'm letting my fear control me still. And I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm letting my anxiety run my life and I'm not doing it anymore. So this year, 26th year for me, ooh, y'all fucking wait. We're going to have some stories this year. We're going to go on adventures. I am so excited. And I can't wait to bring you guys along with me. And I hope you guys want to tag along because I wouldn't want to do it without you. Come on now, I'm being honest. Swear to God. But anyway, I'm going to smoke this bowl and I am going to jump off, grab a little snack. And I probably should post this before I run over to my mom's house. We'll see if I do that. It needs to be posted by tonight. It is Friday, December 30th. Oh my God. I told you guys that already, but like seriously, we're like at the end of the year and holy shit balls. I don't know. That's something I say and just get used to it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Spiritual Stoner Shit with your host Spoons. We're going to end it off with a Bolski. Yeah, I love you guys. And I will see you guys in 2023. Holy shit. I cannot wait, honestly. That was a little like, but it kind of sounded weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Cheers.